I'm not angry. People always assume disappointment comes with anger. But it doesn't. It's quieter than that. It's that moment when you look at someone and realize they're not who you thought they were. And maybe that's on me. Maybe I saw potential when there was none. Maybe I believed in a version of you that only existed in my head. But God, I really thought you'd do better. Not for me, for yourself. I kept giving you chances, kept telling myself this time you'd show up, you'd prove me wrong, you'd finally be the person you kept promising you were. But every time, every single time, you let me down. And I'm not upset. I'm just tired. Tired of expecting anything from someone who never cared enough to try.
Acting challenge. Act obsessive.
You don't understand. It wasn't an accident that I noticed you. People walk past me every day. Faces, voices, noise. But you were different. You felt like a moment I wasn't supposed to miss. And the more I watched, the more everything else faded. It's strange how one person can become the center of your world, even without trying. I started memorizing the little things, the way you move your hands when you talk, the words you choose, the silence between your sentences. I know it sounds crazy, but I felt like you were speaking to me even when you didn't see me standing there. And now it's impossible to imagine a day where you don't exist in my thoughts. You've become something I need. Something I can't let go of. Not anymore.
Acting challenge. Act like a villain.
People keep calling me a villain, like it's supposed to hurt my feelings. They have no idea. I didn't stumble into this. I didn't fall from grace or lose my way. I chose this. Every step, every decision, every line I crossed. I did it with my eyes open. Why? Because greatness doesn't come by playing nice. Heroes ask for permission. I don't. Heroes wait for the world to change. I change it myself. They call me ruthless, heartless, dangerous. And you know what? They're right. I am dangerous. Because I don't hide behind excuses. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I embrace the power they fear. So if being unafraid, unapologetic, unstoppable makes me the villain in their story, then good.
Respectful acting challenge. Act paranoid.
I don't know when it started, but lately something feels off. Every room I walk into, I swear, the air changes. People stop talking a second too late. Eyes follow me a little too long. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's all in my head, but that's what scares me. I can't tell the difference anymore. I hear things at night, not loud, just little sounds that don't belong to an empty room. Shadows move where they shouldn't. Floors creak when I'm not walking, and sometimes I catch a reflection behind me that disappears before I can turn around. I keep telling myself I'm overreacting, that I'm tired, stressed, but the feeling doesn't go away. It sits in my chest, tight, heavy, like I'm being watched. And the worst part, a small part of me thinks I know exactly who it is.
Act depressed.
I don't remember when it started. This heaviness. It wasn't sudden. More like a slow fade, like color draining out of everything I used to care about. People keep telling me to stay positive, get some rest, to take my mind off things. But they don't understand that the weight I'm carrying doesn't go away just because I pretend it's not there. I wake up tired. I go to bed tired. Some days, I feel like I'm watching my own life from the outside. Like I'm not really part of it, just observing. And the hardest part? Trying to explain something I barely understand myself. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not even looking for answers. I want to feel something real again. Something that reminds me that I'm still here. And I'm not just going through the motions. Maybe that's enough for now. Maybe that's all I can manage today. I keep telling myself to stay calm. breathe, don't overreact. But every time I try to let something go, it comes right back. And I don't know what's worse, the situation or the fact that I keep pretending it doesn't bother me. I've tried being patient, I've tried being understanding, I've tried giving chance after chance, hoping something would finally change. But it doesn't. Nothing changes. I keep waiting for that moment where things finally make sense, where people finally listen, where effort actually matters. And instead, I'm stuck repeating the same conversations with the same people, making the same excuses. And I'm tired. I'm tired of holding everything together while everyone else acts like it's not their problem. I'm frustrated because I know I can do better, but I'm surrounded by situations that refuse to move forward. And I don't know how much longer I can keep pretending that I'm okay with all of this.
Acting challenge. Act empty.
It's strange, really. You think when you lose something, it'll hurt, but it doesn't. Not anymore. It's like the pain burned so bright for so long, it ran out of things to destroy. Now it's just quiet. People ask if I'm okay. I nod, smile, pretend I still know what that means. They tell me to take a break, to breathe, to feel again. But what they don't understand is you can't feel when there's nothing left inside to feel with. The world moves, people laugh, things happen, and I just watch, like I'm a ghost in my own life. And maybe that's all I'll ever be.